Hi, my name is Caitlin.
Hello.
I'm going to be your social worker, and I would just like to ask, what is your name?
My name is Jenny Gump.
Hi, Jenny. Before we continue, I just want you to know that everything you say will be kept confidential unless you are going to harm yourself or others.
I understand.
All right, that's good. Let's continue. Can you tell me your address?
It's 123 Rainy Street.
Rainy Street. Okay. And what is your phone number?
It's 270-444-4444.
Okay. Do you have a work phone?
No, I don't.
Okay. What is your date of birth?
My date of birth is July 16th, 1945.
Okay. Do you have a social security number?
It's 400-40-0400.
Okay. Any guardianship? Do you have any children?
Yes, I have one son.
One son. Okay. Are you married? Are you single?
I am married.
Married? Okay, good. Okay, do you have any family members you would like to list?
Well, can I list my son?
Your son?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
My son Forrest and his father Forrest Gump.
Okay. So is it Forrest Jr.?
Forrest Jr.
Okay, and how old is Forrest Jr.?
He's 8.
8. Okay, and how old is your husband, Forrest?
He's 38.
38. Okay, and they're both male. And your relationship is your son and husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have an employment?
Yes, I do. I'm a waitress.
You're a waitress. Okay, that's nice. Do you have an occupation?
Free spirit.
Free spirit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Do you go to school right now?
No, I don't.
No school. Okay. For emergency contact information, who would you name?
I would name my husband Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Okay.
Yes.
And what is his phone number?
His phone number is 270-555-5555.
All right. And he's your husband. That's your relationship.
Yes.
Good. Do you go to any doctors? What is your family doctor?
I go to the Greenbow Clinic.
Greenbow Clinic. Okay. And what is their phone number?
Their phone number is 270-685-5987.
Okay. And do I have permission to contact them?
Yes, you do.
All right. Have you seen any behavioral health specialists or consultants?
Yes, I went to the Greenbow Rehabilitation Center.
Okay, Greenbow Rehabilitation Center?
Yes.
All right, and do you have their phone number?
Yes, hold on. That phone number is 270
Okay.
666
Okay.
4444.
4444. All right. And do I have permission to contact them as well?
Yes, you may.
All right. And you're coming to me today. Can you explain to me why you have came to me today?
Okay.
Right.
Well, I have a history of drug abuse and sex abuse and mental instability.
Okay.
Starting back in my early childhood when I was molested by my father, and now I've been diagnosed with a fatal incurable disease, AIDS, and I'm trying to rebuild and remain the remainder of my life.
Okay. First of all, I want to tell you that I'm so sorry to hear.
Thank you.
And I'm really glad that you are trying to do better in your life.
Thank you.
So, why are you seeking treatment now?
Well, as I said before, being diagnosed with AIDS, I sort of want to try to rebuild my life with my husband and son.
Okay, so you want to make things right.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing. And you want to be there for your husband and for your son.
Yes.
Right. And okay, so for your I just want to ask about your mental status. Um, First of all, do you know who you are?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where you are?
Yes, I do.
All right. And do you know what time it is?
Yes, I do.
And today's date?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How would you feel the effects through your life? How does that make you feel? What you've described to me?
The effects of the drugs?
Yes.
Well, they made me forget about the things of my past.
Okay.
When I took them, I felt free of any feeling of what happened to me and how my father hurt me.
Okay. Can you explain to me a little bit more about what your father did?
Well, when I was little, he would always come in my room and he would just do things to me.
It's okay. I know that could be hard to say. Does that make you sad?
Yes, it does.
And maybe angry?
Very angry.
Okay. And do you sometimes feel depressed about this?
Yes.
All right. And do you have any delusions?
Yes. Often when I was high.
Mhm. Okay. And what about any hallucinations?
I took hallucinogens, a lot of hallucinogen drugs, and I experienced a lot of hallucinations with that. So yeah.
All right. I want to know a little bit more about your thought process. Do you think logically, or are you coherent?
I'm very logical now.
Very logical now? That's good. Have you always been?
No.
No? All right. Can you explain to me a little bit more about that?
Well, pretty much drugs just all logic goes out the window when you're on drugs. You don't think straight, and you tend to do a lot of things you would not normally do if you were on drugs. I mean, I wasn't even there.
I see. Okay. And can I have you state your name one more time for me?
Jenny Gump.
Jenny Gump. All right. And I was wanting to know, how is your speech? How do you talk? Are you normal?
It's normal.
Okay.
It's
Normal. What about your motor skills?
normal also.
Normal. Okay. Your intelligence?
Fine.
You're fine. So about average.
About average, yes.
Okay. And your insight? Do you feel like you're present, or do you feel like
Yes.
you're not really here?
Sometimes I don't feel that way.
Like
Sometimes.
partially here?
Partially.
Partially? Okay. What about judgment? How do you
Good.
think? Okay. All right. So it's pretty intact.
It is now.
Okay, now. Any impulses? Is it do you have impulses, or do you not? Are
Not
they
so much anymore.
adequate?
They're adequate.
Okay, that's good. How is your memory?
It's good.
It's good. So
Yes.
okay. What about concentration?
My concentration, it's intact.
Intact?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And attention?
My attention is good.
It's good too? All right, that's good. And how's your behavior? Is it appropriate?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to tell me about?
Well, I've come to the point that my life um, that my life is no longer have a reason to have this impulse behavior, and I just want to find peace.
Okay, so you had impulse behaviors in the past.
Yes, I have.
All right. I want to ask you about any risks that you have, like suicidal. Have you ever been suicidal before?
Yes, I have. Unfortunately.
Have you ever had plans to suicide?
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Make sure you turn your cell phone off during session, please.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you. So, so have you had plans for suicide?
Yes, I have.
Okay, could you describe to me some of your plans and why you thought about committing suicide?
Well, for the obvious reasons, living with an abusive father,
Okay.
alcoholic. That was my whole life.
Okay.
And I felt nothing when I was on the drugs. And I just felt like ending my life.
Okay. Has there been moments when you did try to commit suicide?
Yes, it has been.
Could you explain to me some of those?
Well, there was one time I tried to jump off a bridge.
Can you explain to me what you were feeling at that moment?
Panic, despair. Like I just don't care anymore. Just
Okay.
want to end it.
Alright. Was there another time you tried to attempt suicide?
Well, I was in a hotel room on the
Yes.
top floor, and I had done some heavy drugs, of course, and I just woke up from out of a drug-induced sleep. Also, I was in despair again, wondering what the hell I was doing. I went out on the balcony, jumped up on the ledge, balancing myself and looking down at the street below, thinking I could just let go. I could just let go and it'd be all over.
What made you not let go?
I got scared,
Not scared?
and I just changed my mind.
Okay. Okay. Have you had any thoughts of homicidal?
No,
Okay, so you didn't want to try to
no,
harm
never
anyone?
wanted to hurt anybody else.
Okay, can you tell me your medical and behavioral health history? Like, do you have any history with any medical history that I need to know of?
Well, I do have HIV. Well, I do have AIDS.
Okay. Okay, is that related to the behavioral health?
Yes, it's related to my behavior when I was with all these guys. I mean,
Okay.
I made a mistake.
Okay, I understand. Do you have any allergies?
No,
List? No? Are you on any medications?
no, I'm not.
No? Okay. No behavioral health medication?
No,
Which is BH?
No.
Okay. Are you taking any other prescribed or over-the-counter medication?
no, I'm not.
No? Okay. Okay, any past psychiatric history?
No, none I'm aware of.
Are you sure?
I guess if I have to talk about it, yes, I have.
You do? Okay.
Yes. Well, I guess I've experimented with the drugs, the hallucinant drugs,
Okay.
like stuff like marijuana and other unknown drugs,
Okay. So hallucinant drugs, is that like,
PCP.
okay. All right. Have you ever been hospitalized for any of the drugs you have taken?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Are there any prior outpatient therapy you've taken?
Well, I was taking this medication for the AIDS,
Okay.
but I stopped them when they weren't working for me anymore.
All right. That tends to happen. All right. I wish to state your name again, please.
Jenny Gum.
Jenny. All right. And so, let's see. So, have you had any like lab tests or consulted reports done on you?
Well, I had lab work done to determine my AIDS status.
Okay. So when you went, you got tested
Yes, I got tested.
and it came back positive.
Positive,
Okay.
yes.
Any family mental health you would like to bring up?
Well, there was my father. You know, he was a sexually abusive alcoholic.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No.
No? Okay. So who are your support systems?
That would be my husband.
Your husband.
Forrest.
Is he in your life?
Yes, he
100%?
is.
Okay. That's really good that you have somebody that can be there for you.
Thank you.
Do you have, you went to college or anything?
Yes, I went to an all-girls college
Okay.
when I was younger until I was kicked out.
Mhm.
And now I work as a waitress until I was married.
Okay. So you're no longer a waitress?
I'm no longer a waitress.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to understand that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. And any legal history you have anything? Like, have you been committed of a crime?
No, well, I've never been committed. I mean, that's because I have never gotten caught.
Okay. So, I wanted to ask about substance abuse history. Do you have any history with caffeine abuse?
No.
No? What about tobacco?
No,
No? Alcohol?
no,
Marijuana?
yes,
Yes. Okay, how frequent did you use marijuana?
very often.
Often, okay. When was around the time of your first use?
About the late 70s.
Late 70s, okay. And when about the time was your last use of marijuana?
Around the early 80s.
Early 80s, okay. And what made you use marijuana? Like, why did you turn to that drug?
Well, it was one of the first ones I actually started when I was in college.
Okay, the gateway drug, I've heard. Okay. So, what about opioids or narcotics?
No,
Amphetamines?
oh, no,
No? Okay. Cocaine?
no,
Hallucinogens?
yes, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. So how often did you use that?
Also very often.
Very often as well. All right. When was your first use?
Well, I started that in the late 70s.
The late 70s as well.
Yes,
All right. And when was your last use?
and the early 80s.
Early 80s. All right. And do you have any comments of how you started with that drug in particular?
Well, marijuana wasn't kind of doing it for me anymore, so
Something stronger?
something stronger to ease the pain
Okay.
that I was feeling in my life.
Okay. So, I wanted to ask about your developmental history.
Okay.
So, as a child, did you experience developmental milestones early in life, late in life, or was it about normal?
Early in life.
Early?
Yes.
Can you explain to me a little bit about that?
Well, the sexual abuse played a huge part of my growth.
Okay.
I mean, it's
From your-
always there with me.
Was it from your father?
Yes, it was from my father.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was getting everything. All right, from your father. So it made you go through developmental milestones pretty early.
Yes, it did.
Okay. So I was wanting to know about any risk factors you may have. Do you have you been exposed to domestic violence?
Yes.
All right. Child abuse?
Yes.
You mentioned that about with your father. Prior behavioral health and patient admitted.
No.
Okay. History of multiple behavior diagnosis?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Suicidal or homicidal?
Yes.
Yes. Sexual abuse?
Yes.
Eating disorder?
No.
Or anything else?
No.
No? All right. So in my impression, you used to be probably at a level 4 with your experimenting with drugs and the sexual abuse and just how your life was. But now that you've come down from that, I feel like you're more at a level 1 now. You're more moderate. You do have the stressors of your family with your father from the past, and you have your stressors with your health from your HIV/AIDS. And I feel that we should probably start having weekly sessions for you to come in and talk with me and just go on and help you find peace in your life so you can spend more time with your little boy and your husband. So I would like to thank you for coming in to see me today, Jenny. And hopefully I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.